First up, we've got something from Analog Obsession, the new POORTEC plugin. Now, everyone's heard of the POORTEC EQP-1A. It's the legendary equalizer that's been a staple in studios for decades and is one of the most emulated plugins ever. Maybe. Now, Analog Obsession already has a POORTEC emulation called Rare and Rare SE, but POORTEC brings something just a little bit different to the table. So, what makes POORTEC stand out? It's a little bit quirkier than the original Rare plugin. POORTEC ditches the classic shunt-regulated push-pull amplifier and swaps it out for a Fairchild-style line amplifier, just giving you a slightly different flavor of the POORTEC sound. And the POORTEC plugin also offers extra controls with 150 Hz and 200 Hz in the cycles per second options, so it gives you a little bit more flexibility compared to the standard POORTEC emulations. So if you're looking for a unique take on the POORTEC EQP-1A with some extra features, definitely check out POORTEC. Now, drop a comment below if you've tried it already. What are your thoughts about it compared to other POORTEC plugins? And does it really justify being its own plugin, considering that Rare is already such a great emulation that a bunch of people already use and love? Alright, next let's talk about a free emulation of the famous Oxford Sonnox Inflator. The Oxford Inflator is a dynamics processor that works with distortion or saturation instead of volume. So it boosts the perceived loudness without affecting the measured volume. So in other words, it just makes things sound louder and punchier without cranking up your peak levels. And the Kiriki Liszt JS Inflator replicates that very closely. So whether you want to subtly enhance the volume or push it to a more noticeable effect, this plugin has you covered. And it's completely free. You can grab it on GitHub, and I'm going to put a link to the repository down in the description below. Alright, moving on to something for reverb lovers out there, the PSPaudioware Chamber. This is an algorithmic chamber reverb, and you get a lot more control and flexibility than standard convolution reverb engines, but with its simple interface, it balances intuitive use with powerful features. So if you're going for a small room sound or a massive expansive chamber, this reverb handles all of that with ease. It's quick, it's high quality, and it's one of those plugins that gets the job done without a steep learning curve. Intricate and complex reverbs have their place, but so do the simple ones. So if you're after a no-fuss, versatile reverb, PSP Chamber is definitely worth a look. So let's look at the Lotus Sound LS1173. Now the name's kind of deceptive. You might think it's inspired by a Neve 1073, but this is actually based on the classic American API 550A circuit. So this plugin brings a 3-band analog EQ and a preamp into your DAW. The 550A is a simple, fast, and easy to use EQ, no nonsense. Now the developer states that the release aims to accurately recreate the warm and rich sound of the hardware release. Whether or not that's true, I'll leave it up to you to be the judge. So the EQ has 3 bands, like I already said, and then it also has low and high frequency EQ type controls. It has a bypass switch and an analog style GUI. The mic preamp section is even simpler than that. It just has a preamp drive and output level controls. Lotus Sound has also included 15 presets to get you up and running as quickly as possible. I would say it's worth at least checking out because for comparison, plugins like this can get pretty pricey. So like Waves API 550 is about 40 bucks. I think it's listed at 149, but it's always on sale for 40. UAD is on sale right now for around 60. IK Multimedia's version is about 100 bucks, and so on and so forth. So Lotus Sound Audio is offering a decent alternative without the hefty price tag, so I'd recommend you check it out. And finally, for the musicians and producers out there, the Usual Suspects team is doing something pretty cool with their Nodal Red 2X plugin. So they're currently reverse engineering and emulating the Motorola DSP 563XX series of DSP processors. Now this chip has been used in many synths and gear that was released after around the mid-90s. A couple are the Axis Virus A, B, C, and TI, the Clavia Nord Lead 2X, and I think the 1 as well. The Waldorf Q, the Waldorf Microwave 2, the Novation Supernova, and the Nova, and a bunch others. Now the Nodal Red 2X, which is the Nord Lead 1 and 2 emulator, it's now in public beta. So this is just a preview of the plugin. It's still under development. But the installers can be found on the official Discord channel or at the index, and I'm gonna link the index in the description. Check out their website too to see like what other gear they've modeled. I haven't used anything else, but the Nord lead emulation sounds really good, especially considering the fact that it's free. So there you go, 5 great free plugins that you can grab and elevate your sound potentially. Drop a comment below, let me know which one you think is going to make the biggest impact on your workflow. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more awesome tools and tips for your production journey. So thanks for watching, I am Don Paris, and I'm out of here.
I just caught the black text to the golden truck, go with my eyes, go with the carpet, go my side, I need a rap, wait. Now I need more zeros. In my bed, I see your girl body. Real talk, whole come here. My mind insane.